So I began reading Dragon Riot expecting to have another harem anime, which was, yeah, you know how they are, that he basically gets a lot of girls that likes him, and it may turn into this at the end of this series. I'm not sure, and he cannot get with any of them because of, in this case, his illness. I don't know if it turns into this. It doesn't seem that at the moment, but it could be that. At least it isn't Infinite Stratus where all the girls suddenly are just, oh, we want to get with him. We want to get with him, or SAO, the first season. Oh, such a horrible show. Such a horrible show. Especially since the girl that he ends up with is the worst of them. If it had been Asuna from this one, yeah, see, that is good Asuna. That's good Asuna. Not the shitty one. Or if it has been a girl like Rowena or Romina. Romina is the one with the black ribbon, and Rowena is the one with the white ribbon. So yeah, if it had been like that, I would actually have found SAO a much better show. Maybe season 2 is better. I have not watched a lot of that. I think I'm stuck on episode 16. I should really get back to that. I should really. But yeah, you have already seen there is fan service in it. However, it isn't actually, shall we say, bad fan service. There is actually a point. I like one joke they make, like this one. Oh no, I can't dodge this. I'm gonna get knocked out by knockers. I like how they isn't dragging out fan service. It's just like, okay, there's a little fan service. Let's not spend 10 pages. Let's just get over with it and turn it into something we use. Kind of like Highschool DxD, which is, even though it's a fan service manga, it's one of my favorites. But before I start, shall we say, talking about other animes and mangas, let's talk about why I actually like Dragon Rioting, as it is called, but I just refer to it as Dragon Riot because that's easier for me to say. And why I'm looking forward to the next volume, which should come out in February. The story of Dragon Riot is that our main character Rintaro, at the age of 6, is being diagnosed with a rare case of hentai syndrome, which basically means that when he gets sexually aroused and a lot of blood rushes to his groin, it puts a huge strain on his heart, which actually could kill him. And this means that he cannot get with any girl. And that, shall we say, him growing up as a teenager, he would most likely not get over his teenage years because he would run into situations where maybe a girl's boob would hit him and he would be like, oh, a girl's boob hit me, and then he would get sexually aroused and he would die from it. And this, of course, also means that he has to stay a virgin forever or until they find a way to cure the, shall we say, disease, because they cannot cure it currently. However, his father, even though he knows this, he decides that he is going to help his son Rintaro, and he is going to train him so he can basically clear his mind of all thoughts and also push the thoughts, like, as I already said, if a girl was to hit a boob on him, basically that he can push that thought away. And he trains him in 10 years. And after those 10 years is over and he has mastered the art of, let me see, it was something with reflection water. Rintaro, he decides to enroll into Nengokuren High School, which roughly translates to Men's Purgatory when you read it in kanji. And the reason why he decides that is because he thinks this is like a place where there's only 100% men. There's no girls. And that would actually be a really interesting one if it would be like he's enrolling into a guys only academy, and then he has to avoid the guys who are like trying to get with him because, hey, they are gay and they kind of want to, have some action with him. And he is not gay, so yeah. And we also know he is not gay because when he actually walks into the school and sees two guys who are hiding behind as sign, and he calls out to them. They explains to him that they was just checking out the newcomers, and the way they talk to him, that makes it sound like they checking out their muscles and how their faces, and yeah, like they was gay. So he runs into the schoolyard, which he gets pulled back by those guys because in the schoolyard there's currently a fight between two of the three dragons at the school, and dragons is the most powerful fighters in the school. And all dragons, all the three dragons are girls. One of them is Ayane, which is what most of this anime, not sorry, manga is about. This manga volume is about. And Kyoka, which is the least interesting dragon. But I think that maybe the next volume will feature her on the front, on the cover of this, and maybe focus on her, because that seems to be the way this is structured, that we follow one of the girls, and yeah. And then, or it could be that it was the final dragon, Reno, who is the most interesting dragon, because unlike Kyoka, who seems to be one that likes to be one basically fist fighting, I'm not sure what Ayane's specialist. Maybe it seems to be more that she cares about people. That seems to be her strength. Reno seems to be one that schemes behind others' back and basically makes other people do her bidding. Like in this one where she basically tries to get Asuna, as I already have shown. Haven't I? Haven't I already shown Asuna? Else, let's see her again. Basically get her to, she'll say, make Rentaro fall on his knee for her and basically worship her like other guys do. There's actually one guy who purchased her merchandise for, what was it? 8,000, 80, like, let's see, 8,000, no, 80, like, 86,000 yen. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, X600. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that good with the numbers in English. And he actually tells her that he worked part-time jobs, 12 shifts in a part-time job in order to be able to purchase this for a week. And that sounds like insane a lot. That sounds like insane a lot of shifts. I'm not into part-time job shifts, so yeah, I don't know. But that sounds like a lot of things. It's basically the way Asuna she's very scheming also, because she has, on the front, it seems like Asuna has a very sweet personality, and that she is like a nice person on the disciplinary committee. However, what actually is the case is that she has those two girls, Rumina. Yeah, let's just use this because that's good. We have, let me see again, Rumina and Rurina, basically standing up and being like the nasty one that's like trying to blackmail them for money and stuff. And then she comes in and are like the nice one, which makes people fall in love with her. However, what we actually find out over the course of this is that she is really insane, and that she likes to, shall we say, she basically just want to be praised by Reno. So she is in the pocket of Reno because I think she may like Reno, and therefore she is willing to make, this personality in order to win people. I'm, however, not sure about how Rorina and Rumina is, because they just serve her. So maybe they are nice girls. Maybe they are. We will most likely find out, because I can see it looks like Rorina. She has fallen in love with our main character after he defeated her and threw her over his shirt, which was basically to protect himself so he didn't see their lovely naked bodies. But she decides to interpret it as he did it so he could protect her honor, so guys wouldn't see her naked and she basically couldn't get married. The stuff. That is at least how I interpreted it. And yeah, she's kind of nasty, because she isn't as you can see here, afraid of attacking from behind. And his friends, Kyosuke and Tamoi, those two that was checking, the newcomers out, they know, they have seen how crazy she was, and they was actually falling in love with her. And after seeing this, they actually decide, no, she's not the girl we want to be with. And even though they know how crazy she is and that they most likely doesn't have a chance, they still jumps in to save our main character from getting knocked out by the knockers. So yeah, really, really good friends he has. Really good friends. Also, as I said, Reno, she seems to be one that schemes, because when she's been informed that it seems that Asuna has been taken out, she just deletes her number from the cell phone and tells her that says basically that she has no use for failure, and that in order to defeat a dragon they need to pull in a tiger. And therefore, at the end of this, we are being told of a new girl called Meru, and she is actually one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to it. But let's get back to this, how he actually becomes famous, and like the dragon Reno wants him, and also Asuna. That is because he steps in the middle of the dragon fight after Ayane's shirt has been ripped, and by Koyoka, and he actually raises a wall on both sides so we cannot see either Kyoka or Ayane, because for Kyoka, she thinks it's just because he's strong and basically he just wanna show her that he can defeat her, because the school is built on the principle that if you want to get high up, you have to fight for it. It's kind of like Kill la Kill, where if you live on the top, you are like the strongest. I'm not sure if, of course, Ayane lives on the top, because she is a dragon, so she must live high up. I'm not sure how that is, but at least that's how I interpreted it from what's been told, because basically the strong eats the weak, as Kyoka says in this volume of Dragon Riot. So basically, you could say it like this: if you're weak, you're getting squashed. So either you are under one of those that is stronger than you and serves them, or I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe you're gonna get killed, or you have to be stronger than them and basically put them under your heel. You can basically only be truly free at that school if you are the strongest of the strongest. So yeah, a really, really interesting one. But of course it would be kind of boring if that was all. And that isn't all, because this catches the eye of Kyoko, who says that she wanna eat him next time, and what she means with that is that she basically wanna basically defeat him and then make him hers. Or at least that's how I interpret it. And Ayane, when she has seen this, she wants him to become her master. And it's funny how she actually does that, because she runs after him and basically tells him that she wants him to become his master, or not, other way around. She wants to be a student of his. And the way he actually tries to get out of it is when he accidentally goes into the girls' bathroom. Yes, girls' bathroom. Because the boys' bathroom is currently under construction, and the thing that the boys are supposed to use currently is like a little children's pool bath, basically, which of course can't be right. So yeah, is that he says that if you want to be my student, you have to wash your master's back, and he thinks that she cannot do that because he thinks she's just a virgin or a maiden. Yeah, a maiden, that's the correct term, who would blush from that. But he's been told that she grew up with 5 brothers, so she's used to seeing naked males. And she washes him, and no, she isn't using her boobs. She actually uses her hands. So points for that, for not doing the boob washing, which most likely would have killed him if her boobs would have been there. And he said something to her, I'm not sure what it is, but that makes her get tears in her eyes. And the two of her friends, when they walk in, let me see what is their name. Makato, who, funny enough, she has a really obsession with showering. I like how she says, like, I've sweated 3 drops of sweat, now I have to go to a shower. Then we have also Keiko, who are like, she eats a lot of time. Oh man, yeah, I like this. Oh man, I like that. She has like, she eats every hour, so it's strange that she isn't fat, but I guess all the fats that she eats, that goes to the chest, which means that she has future back pain. They think that he actually has done something to her and, yeah, like tried to maybe spoil her or, dirty stuff. So they attack him and he has no other choice than basically defeat them with a style. And I like one of the ways I like how they actually says it in this. Hey, here, he only struck us with water bullets, but they hit all our vital points. I can't move. So yeah, I guess he's pretty good if he was actually to, get rid of his sexual arousement problem or hentai syndrome with girls, when if he can make girls be like that weak just by using water bullets. So yeah. But basically, yeah, that those water bullets destroys the hot air pipe, and that hot air would have hit her friends Kyoko and Makato. But Ayane, she steps in and basically stands there and takes the hot water for them, and even thought she's been told that she should step away because she would get burned. She still says that, let me take it, no matter what happened, I'm not running away for the sake of my friends. Basically, that she is willing to take the burn marks if she's getting any on her back to save her friends. And that makes me really like Ayane, because she likes her friends. She isn't like I see from Reno, who basically only thinks of people like tools she can use. Kyoka only, from what I can see, if you isn't strong, you isn't useful to me. She likes them even if they are weaker than her, and they are weaker than her, which we actually see. But still, I like her, and that way she ends up becoming the master, or the student of him. And, oh man, here's another funny scene. Yeah, think about this. Just put another, some what's called text bubbles. Oh my god, I'm gonna get crossed by those boobs. Hey, that was what I thought, man. So she ends up, sorry about that, becoming his student. And that makes him interesting for the other two, because if a dragon, which is really powerful, is willing to become student of another, what will that mean? That will mean that this person is really powerful. That means that if you have this person on your team, you're pretty much just the strongest. You can do whatever you want. That is what I like about this. This isn't so much about the fan service, which, as I already have said, there's really a lot. And it's not boring like... 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna pull it out. 11 Beast, which is not 12 Beast, which basically, when I read it, I'm like, okay. I get nothing out of 12 Beasts. It gets me so boring, and the only thing I get from this one, at least the manga, I've not read any of the... not the manga, I mean the anime. I've not read a chapter of that yet, and I fear reading it, because when I saw the first episode of Pandora and Crimson Gel, I got a huge headache that I had to go to bed to sleep off. I don't get that. I actually get excited, and I don't lie. After talking about this in review, I'm really looking forward to the next one, as I already have said. So it's good that it's February, because I don't know if I can wait any longer. But with that said, guys, I wish you all a good day, good night, wherever you are. And I gonna see you later, guys, with... I think it's the Nurse Nanata review. Cheers, guys. Or girls.